All right. Let's try and record the How to Excel video a second time. This time where I actually show the screen so that you have an idea of what I'm talking about. Special shout out to Mr. Brogdon for pointing out that I'm an idiot. All right. Basic Excel spreadsheet we got here. Okay. I would say go to page layout first. Margins, narrow. And you'll notice right there, so that gives you the most space. And sometimes you got to click on print for these to show up, the grid lines. But this little dotted line shows up right here. What that does is that tells you, so here's like the bottom right of the page, bottom left of the page. This shows you, how much you can fit onto a page. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see this easily. So we go back to home. The thing that you're going to use a lot is merge and center. Huge merge and center fan over here. So you just highlight all the cells that you're going to do. You would click merge and center. And notice how that gives you one whole big cell. We can undo it. Well, maybe you want to do the first two, make it pretty big, pretty big. All right, so let's title this. So country, whatever title you want to do it, title of spreadsheet. Okay, now, so for this spreadsheet, we're comparing two countries. All right, now there are like 10 things that I'm asking you, or that we I guess, are asking you to have. So probably should have 3 columns, you would think. One column for the info or for the question, one column for country 1, and another column for country 2. Okay. Well, let's do that. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, if I click merge and center right there, that gives me one whole big box. All right. But what if I do this? I click on the down arrow and it says merge across. So what's going to happen is all of these rows are going to merge across horizontally. So then I have 10 of these guys. And I can do the same for this one. Merge across. And the same for this guy. Merge across. So this would be, I'm not typing all this stuff up for you. Question 1, question 2, yada, yada, yada. All right, now, shoot, I should probably put like a little bit of a header here. All right. So notice how when I'm hovering over these cells, I got the red cross, logo, the cross logo right here. If I go over the numbers, if I go the letters, I have that black arrow. So when I get the black arrow, that means I'm doing the entire row here or the entire column. So how about this? I got to add something. So let me insert, and that adds another row. Now I'm going to have to do the merge thing here. So I could type info. Let's say we're doing Mexico versus. Okay. Another thing, and I am a huge, huge fan of uniformity, symmetry, but how about this? Probably going to need some space here. So if I highlight, once again, I'm using the arrow, I highlight the rows here. If I adjust the height of one of the rows, all of the rows change in the same thing. So once again, if I just, bump 8, I want to, well, all of them are now going to be the same height. All right. If you could just do individual ones. So see how that kind of like, moves that one. All right. Now, let's say I got a question two. So I'm typing in info. All right, so problem is the info that I put in that cell doesn't fit. That's where we would do wrap text. I click on wrap text. Now look. Okay, that info all fits in. You will also notice that all of the text here is starting at the bottom. That's because this bad boy is clicked up here. So it is bottom justified. If I wanted to put it at the top, that would be top justified. That would be center justified. You'll also notice that the default for everything is to the left. This is left, this is center, this is right. Once again, huge fan of symmetry, so we highlight our selection right here. Go center, go center, center. Everything is centered. All right. We could do center top if we wanted to, center bottom. I'm just, for kicks and giggles, I'm showing you center justified both, vertically and horizontally. Okay. If you'll notice, I only have wrap text for here. So once again, I can highlight everything. I can click on wrap text. And then that way, every cell that we've now put in here is now wrap text. Would you like to have this look a little bit different? Well, how about this? Let's highlight Mexico. Okay. And let's give them like a light green. Separates them out. Let's go to, notice how it's the paint can that we're clicking on. And you want to make it kind of a lightish color because the text is easy to see. Like if I do a darkish color here, the further I get down, if I do like dark green, that doesn't look good at all. So you like to have like a light background with dark text. That kind of separates it out. Okay, so that's How to Excel Volume 1. I'll have another Volume 2 coming out soon. That's just basic things you can look at.